And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's September 1st. And so we are going to be kicking off our big writing event for the community. So we're going to be having a write-in tonight. I'm very excited. If you haven't yet, be sure to join our Discord group. You can add Kelly, a tiny disaster is her name. If you want access to the Discord. Again, that's a tiny disaster. We're going to have daily check-ins over there. And if you want to run any weekday writing sprints, you can run those over there as well. Anyone can do those. It doesn't have to be one of us. We've got a bot called Sprinto that's pretty straightforward to use. And if you like charts, be sure to join our pacemaker. I put something in the Discord about that, but I will get a link to put in the chat here as well. We can see each other's charts. I see we've got 5 people in there, which is really exciting. And once you're in the Discord, I did put a step-by-step guide in there for getting started on the pacemaker. If you open the site and it's feeling a little intimidating, I know new writing sites can have a lot of kind of overhead to begin. But the most important thing, the pacemaker is free. The cost is your email address. You have to make an account to do it. But yeah, you don't have to join their premium plan or anything. You can just join with the free plan. And yeah, so if you're joining us now, hello, welcome. Let us know what your September goal is in the chat. And that's going to be my first question for everyone here too, is what's your goal that you're trying to hit this September?
I feel like if you've been following along for the past few months, I keep saying I would like to be done with revisions, but I would like to be done with revisions on 2 books. I'm now revising 2 books, so.
Excellent.
I would like to draft 4 chapters.
Nice. What about you,
I haven't
Emma?
even thought about it. I'm going to aim a little low and say I'd like to write 10,000 words this month.
Nice. I am.
You say that 10,000 words is a super small amount. When in fact, it's 10,000 whole words.
What about you, Aaron?
I'm going the opposite, which is probably unwise. I'm gonna. I do have 20K already written of this book, but it's due mid-November. So I'm gonna just try to pump it out and get it done by end of September, so I can have some time to look over it before I send it to my publisher. So this September is I'm gonna try as hard as I can to write a full novel. I wrote 4,000 words today, so I feel good.
Nice.
Keep at that. I don't know if I can keep that pace, but we shall see.
Nice. I am working on an R&R on my vampire novel. R&R stands for revise and resubmit. So basically someone has told me, I like this, but you got to fix it before I'll consider. So I'm trying to fix it. And my goal is to do the whole round of revisions this month. There's 42 chapters, I think, by the end. So I'm trying to do all 42 chapters this month. We'll see how it goes. I'm hopeful, though. I think it's going to be okay. I think that's possible. In the chat, we've got Kelly. 10,000 words is the goal. We'll see if that's a little too ambitious with moving, but I'm hopeful. Because you are moving, but you also won't have small children in the new house. So Belle said mine's just 2 hours per day on a new project. That's awesome. That's also a big goal. So that's exciting. I love big goals. Misty Kate said, I created a general creative goal based on hours for September since I wasn't sure yet what I'm working on. I would like to change to writing. Is that possible mid-challenge? I am not sure with Pacemaker how that works. I assume you could edit the goal.
You can.
Okay. Yeah, they're really accommodating about adjusting from everything I've seen, but I've never done from one type to another. Andrew's goal is 500 words a day, so 15,000 for the month. Nice. That's so exciting. I'm really hopeful that this is going to go well for all of us. If you are just joining in, let us know what you're working on in the chat. Tonight we're going to be doing some word sprints or productivity sprints if you are not working on a writing project. And yeah, I put right before this chat, I updated the description for this video to have a link to the like resources, because this is back to school themed because it's September. So we do have 4 years that you could like claim as your own. So there's freshman, which is like plotting or first drafting, sophomore, which is developmental edits, junior, which is line edits or preparing for sub, and senior year, which is senioritis. You're working on a non-writing creative pursuit, refilling your well that way. So I put links to all of those resources down in the chat again. If you don't see it there, just refresh the page and it should be there now. And yeah, if you didn't notice it, I put higher up in the chat the link to the pacemaker. And we'd love to see you over there too if you like charts for productivity. So yeah, I think we will, in like 1 minute, start the sprint. Start on a nice even number, the 10. And yeah, definitely join the Discord as well if you haven't yet. It's been very quiet over there for the like year we've had it, but it's picking up a little bit now that we're all trying to write a bit more. So, and I will put the link, if you're watching this after the fact, I'll put the link to the pacemaker in the description once we go off air as well. All right. So we are going to kick off with a 10-minute warm-up. So good luck and check back in 10 minutes. time. How did that warm up go for everyone?
I made a decision.
Nice.
Hardest thing.
Before September, I had gone through and made my like note cards for all the changes I wanted to make. So right now I'm going through and putting comments on every chapter of just like, okay, here's what you're going to change here. And then I'll start making the changes. So I got through like 13, 14, 15, like 16 of those.
Nice.
So
I wrote like 63 words and also dug out some notes I had written a couple months ago to reorient myself on some of the changes I was going to make.
I wrote 27 words. Wow.
excellent.
Yes. 27 you didn't have before.
That's very true.
Hell yeah. Ooh, Kelly got 434 words, almost at her pacemaker goal for the day.
Nice.
Misty Kate said, I spent a lot of today being on Pinterest getting inspired for story stuff and fall decorating. Yes.
I like it.
Fall.
I respect that a lot, as I might have decorated a little bit for Halloween like a week ago. It was one of those things of like, this is so silly, but it will make me happy.
Then
And
it's
also
not
I have like a
silly.
very, yeah.
Exactly.
For one thing, I'm the only person in my apartment 99% of the time. No one else is even being affected by this. I also justified it in that like one of the books I'm revising, my solo book, is very like kind of spooky Monster High type world building. So I was like, well, I got it. It's for the book.
I didn't even think about that rationalization. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, all of the stores certainly want you to be decorating for Halloween.
That's how it started. I went grocery shopping last week and everything was out. And I'm not a big summer person anyway. And last week was like also the first time for me in like 2 months that it wasn't like in the high 90s. And I was just like, all right, let's go. It's fall time now.
Yeah. Well, I went to Winners the other day and they had so much cute ghost stuff. And I'm writing a ghost book, and I was like, this is a sign that I need to buy a ghost themed mixing bowl for some
Yeah.
reason.
I mean, yeah, you gotta.
You need that.
To make ghost cookies, right?
I did make ghost cookies because
Yes.
it came with little ghost cookie cutters, and I was like, I need this.
Yeah.
It's a requirement. And I even made white icing for them, and then put little chocolate chips for like their little spooky mouths.
Yes.
So
It's
much
so hot here. I can't pretend like it's full. I'm wearing a sweater to try and trick myself into it, but it's just that my AC is down.
Later this week, our highs are going to be in the 80s. Very exciting.
fun.
Oh yeah, I'll make apple cider donuts.
I got my fall candles from Bath and Body Works. I'll be lighting those babies up.
I did forget that there's like fall decor that's not Halloween. So I was in the aisles at Walmart today and like, oh, I can get out my pumpkins.
That sounds fake. I think you have to have skeletons and ghosts.
I love it, but then my brain gets tired of the clutter. If I have
That's
all of my
fair.
Halloween stuff out,
Mhm.
it feels less special to me by the end of October. That's just how my brain works. I know.
Yeah,
Some
I
people
don't-
love it.
I don't really decorate for Halloween. I just buy all of the Halloween stuff and like decorate my house
Keep
with it.
using it.
It's just all year. Yeah, like
I do have a bunch of stuff in my house, like my office for Halloween all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the ghost mixing bowl. I'm never not going to use that to have popcorn. And like
Yeah.
the ghost spatula is getting used all the time. Like I have my oven mitts are oh my god, my brain has short circuited. The really classic witch Halloween movie. Hocus
Hocus
Pocus. Oh
Pocus.
my god. I have Hocus Pocus oven mitts. Just up all year round. I don't know why my brain just deleted that information.
All right, we've got Belle added about 10 words but cut 125. Andrew got 57 words and said, I'm still finishing my project from August, but if I finish this tonight, I will put it all in Pacemaker. Excellent. Carrie said, I got here late, so only 31 words, but I've spent most of the weekend doing a final read through of my book. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, let's move into another word sprint. I'm going to have our middle one be the big one this time. Just big push while we're enthusiastic. So this one's going to be a 20-minute sprint. So we'll start that right now. We'll check back in at the 45-ish. Good luck. it's time. How'd that one go for y'all?
Much better.
Nice.
I had 2 sections with brackets, and they described what is going to happen, and I actually wrote the thing for 2 of those. So.
Nice. When I'm making those brackets, I do like backslash it, but when I'm doing that, I feel so good. I'm like, wow, I'm making such good progress. And then I come back to write them, and it's like, no, not again. She can't keep getting away with this. Ooh, Kelly got about 300 words and almost finished meal planning for the week. Nice.
Multitasking.
I got down to adding notes for, this is probably through like 37 chapters. I'm realizing, oh no, I think I'll be okay. I was worried for a second I was going to have way more chapters than I estimated I would have. But I think we're good. Well, Carrie got 211 and Andrew got 273. How about you, Kyra or Emma?
I think I got like 120.
Nice.
I added a couple paragraphs. I'm doing a pass on this manuscript for world building, so it's very just like a little bit here and there. So it's a little hard to track progress, but
Nice. Misty K said, I need to learn to add more chapters to my work in progress rather than long chapters. I know that's not the norm. I have the opposite problem. I need to make my chapters a little longer and a bit fewer. All right. I think we'll do one more, a 10-minute cool down sprint. But yeah, if you joined us and missed the beginning, thank you so much for being here. We are doing a September back to school themed writing event for the entire month. We're going to do write-ins every Sunday from 8 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern. And we have a Discord. If you want to be added to that, you can add Kelly at A Tiny Disaster over on Discord, and she can get you added to the group. And we will be doing daily check-ins over there, see how things are going. And if you'd like, you can do weekday write-ins using the Sprint bot that we have. And yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun. We've got resources down in the description if you are looking for a little more information on the phase of writing that you are in. And lastly, we've got a pacemaker group going. If you are really motivated by charts and you want to select a goal for your writing, they have a lot of options, which is really nice. So you can choose chapters, pages, time, and they even have non-writing pursuits on there. So yeah, definitely check that out. I've put a link up in the chat at the beginning, and then after we go off air, I'll add it to the description box as well. Yeah, so we're going to do one more sprint, 10-minute cool down, and we'll just go right into that now, I think. And we'll check in at about the hour. And that's time. How'd that go for everyone?
I didn't pay enough attention to where I started and stopped for the sprint, but total for tonight are at 253 words.
Nice.
Hey.
I was looking at the pacemaker at the end and I saw your project name and I liked it. The never-ending rewrite.
I filled in another one of the brackets. So.
Nice. I got through my note cards and then realized I hadn't actually made note cards for the climax. So I have to do that still. But my chapter 1 is having no changes. So I was able to mark that off and meet my goal for tonight.
Yay.
I added my characters going to a large coffee chain, so I think that's world building.
Perfect.
We have fantasy Starbucks now.
Nice.
Excellent.
Fantasy Starbucks sounds amazing.
Kelly said I pulled an errand, did my nails.
Nice. Highly recommend.
Carrie said spent the last sprint doing research. And Belle said my revisions are going round and round and not getting very far.
Relatable.
Yeah, too relatable. All right. Misty Kate said, does progress not show till after today? It should show.
You gotta hit save though.
Yeah, make sure you hit the save button because it's not super obvious.
Yeah, I had to create my project twice because I didn't realize I had to hit save.
Let me see if I can see your hour. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. I think this was a great way to start the month. We are going to get a lot done, and hopefully you will keep working with us, and we can root each other on as we reach our goals. And yeah, I put the pacemaker info down in the description box at the end of that sprint. We've got all the other details. So hopefully we will see you around. And even if you don't sign up for any of that other stuff, we hope we'll still see you every Sunday. And yeah, thanks so much. Hope everyone has a great Monday. Bye.
Bye.